Hey, hey, happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Woo!
Lunch and learn. We are lunching and learning. Can you guys see look at how much product I have. I have product everywhere.
That's a great
I
thing.
love it. It is. Gets me so excited. Like, Mom, remember when I was new and you would see all my orders coming and you said it was like Christmas and you wanted to be part of having packages come for you too?
Yes, I still love it.
What a great recruiting tool.
I know. Worked for me.
I am excited about finishing this month and this quarter. What exciting things are happening in your worlds, lovely ladies?
Who,
Go
me
ahead.
or her?
Both things we're sharing on the lunch and learn.
CC, go.
Okay. Well, I had the privilege of working a really great bridal show last Sunday, and so I've got lots of text messages out to my winners, and I've gotten lots of positive responses. I have two parties on my books right now. One for sure, and one that we're confirming, and many more to follow up with. So I'm working on those scripts today and getting those follow ups out. And that has been very exciting. I also went through and made sure that all of my entries for the makeover contest were in. And oh gosh, I should have looked. I officially have like over 10, for sure, over 10 entries, I think 12 entries into the makeover contest, which is awesome. So that's been a really eye-opening experience in terms of being in front of people and the influence that we can have on them. Something that I also have loved about that in particular is when you enter your friend into the contest, if you're doing it, it's in first person. So the entry form asks what they love about their uniquely Hue makeover. So I want to get words from them that say, I love it because, so I go ahead and bloop, 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 type it in and make sure that it gets sent off. People are sending me the most wonderful texts, like about our time together, about our relationship, or what they've learned from me over the years. And I'm humbled. I always have to cut back their words because there's not that much room. So it's just been so like wonderful to hear from my clients about all the great things they've learned from me over the years, and it's just been really cool to hear it in their, in their perspective, what they've gained, even though they might not always say that on the daily. So that's been really cool to just hear how excited people were to get together with me for something as simple as eyeshadow and what that can really do for a woman. So never underestimate the power of a woman on a mission and the power of eyeshadow.
Yes, that is awesome. I really love, Cece, that you are doing the entering for them to make
Yeah,
sure that they actually get into the drawing.
right.
Um, you are reminding me to follow up with a few more of my people because I don't think they've done it. I don't think they've done it.
You can search them. You can search their name and just see if they're in there or not. Like I've forgotten if I did someone or not, and I want to make sure. You can search their name and it'll come up and you'll see it if she's in there.
Awesome. What a great opportunity to finish a really strong month using the Uniquely Hue contest. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Digging it. All right, Queen Mom, what exciting things are happening in your world?
Well, I took Nancy Moser's challenge of 10, but I kept thinking it was 20, so I've been working toward 20. I guess that's okay. And
Nancy Moser's challenge was 20. I
oh,
said 10,
okay.
a prize at 10 in 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
Nancy's challenge was 20. So please continue. Yes, you are
Okay.
correct.
I'm just working toward 20. I just really like that number a lot. And I have been contacting people by text and phone messages, and I I'm so excited because I'm getting responses and I'm getting bookings, and I thought, what the heck have I been doing? I've been waiting for everybody to call me. Well, that doesn't always work. So I have reminded people I have a virtual for Florida because I'm not going down there with the hurricane. And I have another one that is another dog customer who comes in and has a dog groomed and then always shops. And so that's exciting because that's just how it should be. You just should be able to have something for them to do. So I do.
Okay, so how many so far?
7.
7 bookings so far. All right,
Mhm.
and that's great. How many or what kind? What are they?
One was a class, another one was a facial. Um, I have a virtual facial planned for the Florida one. Um, mm, mm, One is she's calling on Tuesday to make sure we have that appointment ready. I have another one who's sick, but she's going to call me. That's what they are so far.
Great. Great. Keep going.
Oh yeah, because I could change it to 40 as well.
Yes, you absolutely can.
I could.
Yeah, you
Probably would if I
absolutely
did.
can. And
Mhm.
when you get up to 20, some will come off and then okay, and then you go back and back, right?
Yeah,
Um,
it never stays at 20, so you might as well just keep going.
yeah. I heard someone say at one point about, if you have less than 10, you're like going out of business. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh,
I know.
yeah. So I committed myself to a 2020 in the month of October, which is like exciting and like challenging and like out there, right? That's out there. 20 parties and 20 interviews is what the original Mary Kay Ash 2020 was all about. Okay.
That's cool.
I have not officially, like I've said it on and off throughout the years. Okay, you guys, I've not officially gone for this since I lived with my parents. I may have been in car qualification. I'm not sure. It was, I even know the month. It was May of either 1997 or 1998. It was May. And I held 12 parties that month. 12. Still my record. Still my record. And I loved it. I got so excited. I met people. There was stuff everywhere. There was trays constantly being cleaned and everything. And they were all in person, all 12 parties, which means I took my stuff every week, everywhere I went. I don't think any of them were in the house, Mom. I don't remember. But I remember calling people and literally saying, "Can you help me with something?" And they would say, "Sure." And then they're automatically in now because they said they would help me. But I remember part of it was my approach because I'm about, I was a single mom and people wanted to help a single mom. Okay. Now then fast forward years and years and years later, Judy McCoy, National Sales Director Emeritus, gave us a challenge to do a 10 party week. 10 party week. And this particular challenge that she gave us for sales directors was we could do 5 personal parties and 5 with our team together. However, those 10 came about. So I did that and I picked the week and I had like 5 on there and I did not know where the other ones were going to come from. And you know what? They came from the other ones. Robin Nichols, our dear photographer friend, called me out of the blue. She had remembered meeting me years ago and said she had a party scheduled on her calendar with her bridesmaids and she could not reach the consultant. And could I come over?
Wow.
I can definitely come over. Yeah, we can definitely work on a wedding look. And I remember when it was all said and done, I actually did 11 in the 7 days. And it was so exhilarating. Again, it was so fun. I did one party with my friend Therese where there was 10 women there. And it was more like an on with the show, actually, is what Judy McCoy had named it, where, we set the products out and they got to sample and stuff, which has become more and more popular. So here's what's exciting me about doing it now. I have one booked already, one party booked with a bride that I have in November. We've already done her look, but she wants to see the new Uniquely Hue stuff. And I said, let's confirm that we've got a bridesmaid look for sure and all of that. So I got one. And what's exciting to me now is that they don't have to all be in person and you can do 2 at once, right? You can do 2 at once or even more, but you could have 2 or 3 or 4, whatever hostesses at once on a Zoom with their friends while you're doing the makeovers or the facials, and you can do it with them. That's the Jennifer Bessaker party. So I am like jacked on where I can put these in. And then also 2 years ago, there was a Hurricane Harvey, that took out Texas. And we raised funds for my friend April, who ended up giving those funds to people who needed it worse. And I put out a pic collage of all the dates that I had available in that month in October of, I don't think it was 2020. I feel like it was 2019, whatever. And yeah, it had to have been, because I wouldn't have seen all those people in person. And I put all these dates, okay. I think it was 2017. And I put them on this pic collage and said, these are all the dates and times I have available, which works for you. Okay. So I sent this pic collage to everybody, and then I posted it in my page, and I had people coming all over the place because they loved the idea of helping other women. So in the month of October, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's a great opportunity to promote the Mary Kay Foundation. So we could even donate a portion of our sales to the Mary Kay Foundation, which of course we're going to kick off this Saturday, the 1st, with our walk, a 1-mile walk at 11 a.m. Central Time. And if those of you that are out of the area want to do it with us, and you just want to FaceTime one of us and you can walk with us. I think we're FaceTiming Nancy Moser in Arizona, and I think she's walking with us. Her daughter might actually join us in person. What fun. What fun. And women love to help a cause. And when they know that what they have is going towards something bigger and better than themselves, women get very excited about that. And then what a great way to kick off your second quarter of the seminar year, your first month of the second quarter of the seminar year. Now I'm still finishing strong. I have still appointments this week. I had 4 last week, turned to 3, turned to 2, went back up to 3. So, okay. And hey, when you guys get frustrated that an appointment falls off the books, I once heard Nikki Hill say to Heidi Gelzer, well, at least you had an appointment on the calendar that fell off the books. Okay. It's easier. It's easier to put it, it's easier to move it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is for the initial putting it on there, right? What do you guys think of those things?
I love it.
Yeah, I've never heard of that 2020 before. That's awesome.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah. It's exciting. And they say in 30 days. So, there's 2 options that you could do it. It could be October 1st to the 31st. It could be those 30 days, or it could be the 30 days that the first one starts, and then 30 days from there, whatever. When
Sure.
we book 10 show weeks, ideally you want to choose your week in advance and be like, this is the day I'm going to hold all these appointments, or this is the week. But when I've coached it and taught it in the past, I've said, do that, but don't start your week until the very first appointment is started. So if you pick Sunday to Sunday and you don't have an appointment on Sunday, then make it start on Monday. If that's your first, right? Like, make it work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the original was 20 parties and 20 interviews. Mary Kay Ash's baby, her idea. And hers were all in person, obviously, her challenge that she offered. So we've got options, and I think it's exciting. And I think this is a really great opportunity. Those of you that are going to watch this playback later, I think this is a really great opportunity to get new people involved and enrolled, because if they don't know anything yet, and they're like, you're like, I got this big goal of 20 parties this month, or whatever your big goal is, 5 parties, 10 parties, 15 faces, 30 faces for perfect start, perfect solutions, or powerful solutions, whatever that is. People want to support like a bigger cause. They love that. Denise Peterson in the Carol Lawler area, she's a top director in the Carol Lawler area. She had a goal to do 100, I'm sorry, not 30, 100 uniquely Hue makeovers for the contest.
Mhm.
And she posted them all and said, I'm this close, I'm this close, I'm this close. And people were literally commenting, how many more do you need? I can help. Which reminds me of a few years ago when we did something. This is another great idea a person could use, where we did 50 faces in 50 days. I don't know if some of you remember that. Cece, I'm pretty sure you were in Mary Kay then, but you might have been in school. 50 faces in 50 days. And here's who I'm looking for: a
Mhm.
redhead, a brown-eyed brunette, a nurse, a teacher, a single mom. And we posted this list, and people were literally commenting, I'm this one, I'm this one. If you already have this one, I'm also this one.
Mhm.
And I got 3 football moms, that one of which is still a client, to do it. I had 11 people down here, Missy Garsky and Jenna Garsky, 2 of our really good friends, being 2 of them that are not really clients. They're really good friends. They're not really clients, but they came to be part of the 50 because they were a mom-daughter team, and we asked for a mom-daughter team.
Nice.
Why not?
Yeah.
Ask for puppy owners. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's just like another idea. So you could do a 2020, and that could be the idea. You could do a 10-party week. That could be the idea. You could be 15 faces in 2 weeks, or 30 faces in a month, or 50 faces in 50 days. Or here are the category of people that I'm looking for to try this product on. And why? Because it's part of my training, or it's part of, me donating to Breast Cancer Awareness Month, to the Mary Kay Foundation, which helps end all cancers that affect women in domestic violence. So I think it's a really great time in our world to also be offering those. And then again, because we need that community,
Mhm.
and women are going to find that. So to wrap up really quick with that, tonight for our Women in Business, we are going to have so much fun. I've got crumble cookies, and I've got my friend Raisa, that some of you have had the privilege of receiving cards from. So she's going to talk about her cards, I think, as she's an artist. So she's got all kinds of things, but trying to keep it simple. And then Cece, rattle off for us who you have joining us.
Yes. I have my friend Bella, who's a realtor, my sister from another Mr. Brittany, who has a microgreens company, my friend Steph, who is a writer, and my friend. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I wrote it down, and a 4th friend. Oh, my friend Martha, who does eyelashes.
Okay, great. Options. We've got options for people. Yes, I had 3 more that were like, oh, I can't tonight. But again, I appreciate you asking.
Yep.
So,
Mhm.
right, you just keep them on the list. Keep them on the list. If they say they still want to, be invited, then we still invite them. All right. And then I have on the glowing neutral, which is the neutrally tannish, but looks a little, I don't know, like corally on me.
Yeah, I was gonna say coral. It almost looks
Yeah.
coral. Hmm.
And this is in the one with the brown. I don't know the one name with the one with the brown, but I would also be inclined to want to mix them.
I love mixing them.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't made my shade yet. I do, but they haven't.
The beauty of options.
Yes, and lip liners.
Yep.
Always use a lip liner. If you don't like the color, fix it. And you can put the liner over the top and blend it, and all of a sudden it's a different shade and it looks pretty.
Mhm. Absolutely. All right. Love you guys. Make it a great one. Thanks for watching the playback. We'll
Bye.
see you tonight. Where do we stop recording? Where does that go?
I don't know, but it still is.
Do I just go up here and do that? Okay, I'll just try it up here. Love my new Mac so much. Okay, here we
Still,
go.
still.
Why don't we just say end? Okay,
Yep.
love you guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.